In the high-stakes world of the U.S. Air Force, Colonel Marisa Hayes was a legend. Known for her unshakable confidence, pinpoint precision, and standards that made even seasoned pilots sweat. She was the epitome of a modern fighter jock. On one particularly intense training day at Nellis Air Force Base, with the desert sun beating down and the clock ticking, she barked an order that would echo across the tarmac. "Bring me any jet that's ready," she snapped to the ground crew. "I don't have time to wait." The crew chiefs and maintainers exchanged glances. They all figured she meant one of the sleek, new birds. An F-16 Falcon, maybe an F-35's Lightning too. Something fast, agile, and packed with the latest tech. They were the jets of today, the tools of a Top Gun colonel like Hayes. But fate, it seems, has a wicked sense of humor. A few minutes later, a low, rumbling growl filled the air, and what rolled out of the hangar wasn't sleek at all. It was a beast, a massive, heavily armored A-10 Thunderbolt II, the one and only Warthog. With its famous shark-toothed nose art and that iconic 7-barrel GAU-8 Avenger cannon sticking out like a promise of destruction. The plane had a presence that intimidated even the bravest new pilots. One of the crew chiefs approached Colonel Hayes, snapped a salute, and said with a straight face, "Ma'am, this one's fueled, armed, and ready to go." "You said any jet?" A stunned silence fell over the flight line. Everyone expected Hayes to laugh it off or demand a different plane, but instead, the fearless colonel froze. Her confident posture wavered for just a fraction of a second. She just stared at the Warthog, her eyes wide. This wasn't just any old plane to her. The A-10 was the jet she had first trained on, 15 long years ago. It was the same model she'd been flying in a near-fatal mission over a foreign desert. The one that brought her home when all hope seemed lost. Memories, both triumphant and terrifying, flooded her mind like a wave of turbulence. The smell of the cockpit, the thunder of the engines, the bone-rattling recoil of the cannon. For a long moment, she was lost in the past. Then, as quickly as it came, the hesitation vanished. Colonel Hayes took a deep, steadying breath. A slow smile crept across her face. Without another word, she walked to the ladder, her boots clanging on the metal steps. As she settled into the familiar cockpit, she ran a hand over the controls and whispered, almost to herself, "All right, old friend. Let's do this one more time." Down below, the ground crew watched in absolute awe as the Warthog's twin engines thundered to life, sending a shockwave across the tarmac. The legend was about to fly again, not in a modern marvel, but in the old warhorse that had forged her. This was a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest strength comes not from what's new, but from the battles we've already won. Thanks for watching. If you love stories of courage and history, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. See you then.